Hi, on this video we will talk about the secret to opening your third eye. So my take on opening your third eye is, it's already open. You don't have to open it. It's already open. You were born that way. And I'm going to explain to you why I feel so strongly about this. But first, I want to introduce myself to anyone who doesn't know me, who's new to my channel. I am Linda Armstrong. I'm an energy healer and a spiritual awakening coach. And here on my YouTube channel, I like to talk about all things to do with energy, with spiritual awakening, with manifesting a life that you love. And that's my website, lovemylife.coach. So we're going to dive into why I feel the way I do about the third eye. All right. So as I said, in my opinion, your third eye is already open. You are born with an open third eye. I mean, we come here knowing our truth and the power that comes with it. Even think about that. Infants, they just know they're going to be cared for. You know, they have a way of having everything work out for them. You know, in most cases, let's say like 98%. I think those other times when there's like this major difficulty, I think it is part of the soul plan to come in with some sort of an aspect that would start to challenge that power from the get-go. But that's a whole other topic. But generally, kids are really switched on. You know, I mean, I challenge you to find any young child, like 2-year-old, 5-year-old, 7-year-old, who cannot live in their imagination, right? Because that's really the direct link right there, is this imagination. So, because the imagination is what takes you there. It's how you develop your psychic senses. It's allowing yourself to let yourself be free to explore these unlimited possibilities that are available for you. So we'll dive into that just a bit. All right. So the way I see it is that, you know, the imagination is that direct link, right? The imagination is what takes you into those outer realms where you can allow your energy to expand and where you can receive guidance from spirit, right? That's utilizing your third eye to be able to let your energy expand far more than this physical body that you are living in, you know? Nice little package, carries it around, carries us, our soul, our energy around this planet, allows us to move forward on all of these things that we want to experience and manifest in our lives, right? But the key is that in order to really start creating some of these things that you want, you know, it gets back to the law of attraction thing where the energy you put out is the energy you receive, right? So it is that connection through the imagination that is directly in your psychic senses that allows you to expand into the fullness of who you are, even if it's just for a little while. And from that space, you can receive so much information to guide you. It's like the doorway to spirit. So I like to, so imagination, right? But the imagination, then what it does trigger for me anyway, is intuition, right? Like, so let's keep things simple, because I always say that. So your intuition, whether you think you have an open third eye or not, you have intuition, right? Like sometimes you just know something, or something happened and it was the right way. You didn't plan it, but it just happened. You're like, wow, what a coincidence, or whatever that might be. But that was your intuition. That was your connection to spirit that's always guiding you. And that is a direct link from that third eye on up. So the way I see it is it's really your heart connected to that third eye, which is already open, which is where you can explore and enhance your imagination, which will then assist you into knowing your intuitive senses even more. So, like it's all connected. So I would say for those people who kind of feel like they don't have an open third eye, and I am going to do, I'm going to do a clearing of any beliefs that make you, feel like your third eye is blocked or closed. I'm going to do that at the end of this video, so you can stay around for that and just do that clearing, so we can just get rid of that energy that might be dictating to you that your third eye is not open, because it is. And so part of it is you just have to move out of your mind, right? Because it is that mind chatter that will get in the way from just allowing that flow of inspiration or that inner knowing. Like a lot of times it's the mind that will cancel out the intuition. And then later on you look back, you're like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I had this feeling, but you didn't listen to it, right? So in a way, it's kind of good those things happen, so you can maybe realize for yourself, oh, I did have some sort of an inner knowing. Something did tell me that I ought to stay away from that, or to go in this other direction, or not to go there today, or whatever it might have been. So it's just part of the learning, right? So what happens, I feel, is that as we were born here with this extremely open third eye, but it is when we start to give our power away to those outside of us that dictate all these different things, and that really live their life out of fear, doubt, and worry, right? So it's all those outside influences, or those influences outside of us that want to control us, that want to make us feel like we don't have this innate power within us, which is truly our connection to spirit, our intuition, open third eye. Okay, so possibly you've been made to believe that your third eye is not open, and that just comes from not working with it and not trusting it. So I would say the easiest way, at least for me, because I doubted that my third eye was open because I heard so much about third eye, and I'm like, oh, it's new to me. I didn't know this was, when I was first opening up to all of this, I didn't really realize this is part of my true nature. I mean, I know that now, and I guess I know it from channelings that I do, and from when I channel spirit and work with my clients. I just know that now because I experience it. But there was time when I didn't, and I gave away my power to those outside voices that made it seem like everything has to be hard, and that everything's a struggle, and that you have to look outside of you for your answers. So everything you need is within you. Your third eye is that center. I mean, really, the pineal gland, right? That is that third eye, because it is a gland that actually registers light. It sees. That's why it's the third eye. But just because you may not be utilizing it does not mean that it is not open. It's just out of practice. You got to start playing with it again. Start working with your imagination. Because as you let yourself explore your imagination and just kind of surrender to it, to like, okay, for this next week, I'm just going to really live in my imagination and allow myself to kind of grow that imagination muscle again. And as I do that, my intention is that I will be increasing my intuition, because now I have more of an open channel to receiving guidance that bypasses the mind chatter. Because the mind thinks it has to keep you safe all the time, right? And that's why it puts all these roadblocks up. And it's just loaded with so many subconscious beliefs, patterns, and programs that are just getting in your way. And all of that can be cleared. And in fact, I have a meditation, you can get the link down below, that is for reprogramming your subconscious mind. So you can release all of that stuff. And as you release all of that, and probably that's what helped me too, is that as I released more of the things that I felt were blocking me, it gave me more room to open up to my own inner knowing and that connection I have between my heart, my third eye, and spirit. And really, it's a lot of fun, and you let yourself go and just play with it. So I would actually recommend that you spend just 5 minutes a day just in your mind imagining the things that you are wanting to walk into in your life, but picture it like it's happening now. Engage all of your senses as much as you can in that story. Try to feel it, see it, sense it, smell it, taste it. Yeah. However that plays out for you. Just really making it really juicy, really multi-dimensional, I'm going to say, by bringing in all these different aspects. Like imagine you can feel the air on your skin, or you can hear whatever it is, the voices around. You can see the people that you're with. You can feel the heat or the cold of the climate that you're in. Play with that, because all of that really helps you to work this imagination muscle, which totally helps you to feel, sense, and know intuition when it drops in. And that really helps you to know your connection to spirit. And with that, unlimited opportunities open up for you, right? The whole world opens up for you, because you can be in that mind and create whatever you want, just like you did when you were 2. Like I remember my son telling me that he was going to create this half dinosaur, half airplane plane, but it was part dinosaur and part mechanical airplane, as he knew an airplane to be. And he was so certain about this. He had all the plans, like he knew how it all interconnected. And it was just really amazing to watch the story. Like I could feel the story as he would tell me about this creation that he had, And so what I did was say, oh man, awesome. I can't wait to see that when you build it. You want to enhance those kids and not squash them, because what happened to us, I'm assuming you're, a little older, coming to all this stuff now. What happened to us was we were just squashed by well-meaning people, our parents, teachers, doctors, oh my God, the media. Yeah. So you want to just get back to that. Own it. It is part of your truth. And I guess I'll leave it at that, but that is my take on it. Your third eye is open. So it would be really cool if you would just comment below. You can comment below something like, my third eye is open. My third eye is open. Put that in the chat box below. Or maybe, I'm always tuned in and tapped in to inspiration, right? Or like, I know my true nature. Yeah, that's a good one. Comment that one below. I know my true nature. That would just be kind of fun to see how many people are really feeling their connection. And you know what? Even if you don't, put it in there anyway. Let's start getting it going. And then spend time every day feeling, pretending if you don't know it, feeling this power you have to use your connection and to know things. You'll find you'll really increase your psychic abilities, and actually just start noticing all the times when you do know something. If you do know something, like you had a feeling about something and then that person called you, or it's like things just line up. You were thinking about something, next thing you know, you see a movie about it the next day. Or, there's so many different ways. And you're like, wow, I was just thinking about that yesterday. Well, you know what? You were tapping into the field. You were picking up on the energy. You were utilizing the power of that third eye, which is your innate ability. So, I'm going on and on and on about the same thing. It's just really, just own it. Your third eye is already open. Now you can enhance it. You can rekindle it to knowing. Rekindle yourself, quieting that mind chatter that, that doesn't make you know for yourself this power that you have, this connection, this ability to tap in to spirit. So anyway, that's all for now. I would love you to leave me a comment, especially comment one of those phrases that I was saying before, or whatever it is you want to comment. Oops. Sorry, I almost forgot. I said I would do a clearing of a belief clearing for you, for anything that is preventing you and blocking you from knowing, or anything that makes you believe that your third eye is closed. Okay, so we'll do that. So I think what we'll do is, well, first I just want you to take we'll just do it, okay? We'll see what comes in. Take a nice deep breath in, letting it out. Another deep cleansing, healing breath in, and letting it out. And just feeling your body relax. Taking in another slow, deep breath in. And this time hold it at the top, 6 seconds. And then just gently letting it all out. And closing your eyes as you do this. And just feeling your breath, like really connecting with your breath, which will always take you into that centered place within and really start to assist you in releasing all that outside stuff, right? Right now, this is time just for you. And you can get there just by utilizing your breath and quieting your body and your mind as you do. And so what I want to do is I want to pull any beliefs that dictate to you that your third eye is inactive, blocked, or closed. Let's take any beliefs related to that, however they may be for you, and we're just going to pull them, send them to the light, to Creator's light. Just releasing them, pulling them off and out of your system. Okay, we're just going to replace that belief with a new belief that my third eye is fully open and activated, and I easily tap into my psychic abilities to assist me in my life. So let's soak that belief into every single cell of your body in the highest and best way for you as it's being cleared across all belief levels. The core level, the history level, the ancestral level, and the soul level. And it's being resolved on that history level, so we're just letting it all go. Let's also release any vows, oaths, or decisions that prevent you and forbid you to know that you have this open third eye and this psychic ability available to you at all times. Let's just release that, letting it go. Yeah, and let's also release all the energetic, mental, and emotional ties that connect between you and all of the times you thought or felt or said to yourself that you don't have a third eye that's active, that your third eye is closed. All the energetic times to all of that. Just letting it go. Just clearing all those cords. Freeing yourself up for this new belief to take hold and show up in your life. And I'd also like to download you with what it feels like to have an active and open third eye. Yeah, let's take that into every single cell of your body in the highest and best way for you. Yeah, let's also download for you what it feels like to acknowledge and know when you are tapping into these psychic abilities and when you are utilizing the power of that third eye. Soak that one into every single cell of your body. Highest and best way for you. Okay. There you go. So you can stay and sit with this beautiful energy if you want, because I feel a lot of energy just really buzzing all around me, like my whole body is vibrating. And I hope that you're feeling that too. So you might just want to sit with that energy and just tune everything else out. Kind of get into that quiet place, right? And maybe this would be a good time for you to let your imagination run wild. All right, I'll see you on another video. Bye. I would love you to leave me a comment, especially comment one of those phrases that I was saying before, or whatever it is you want to comment on. And I would love you to subscribe, like, and share. And so I guess that'll be all for now. But really, get that meditation below, because it's a really cool meditation. And it's one you can use over and over again. And I highly recommend using it when you feel like something's pulling you down. That's why I made this one. It's like something is lowering your vibration. You don't know what it is. Well, this meditation is great to help you to bring it up and see a part of you. I call it a subpersonality part of you that is holding you back, that's running on some old programming. And right there in the meditation, you can reprogram it. So, yeah. I think you'll enjoy it. That's all for now. I wish you lots of love and light and peace in your life. Bye.